All right.
Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalich following his team's 2-point victory over UNC Wilmington. Coach, just opening thoughts about tonight's game.
I just said to the team, I said, you guys, it's not often that we're right on the money about something, but we were right on the money about tonight. We knew we would see a different team. We knew that Rob Burke would get them fired up. He did a great job getting these guys set, getting these guys ready, and they played with great emotion and great enthusiasm and all those things. And it was a team that we were prepared for, but not prepared for. Proud of our guys there's a lot of reasons we could have lost that game. We had a lot of chances to lose, but we didn't. Our guys made winning basketball plays in the end when they had to. Whether we scored on a baseline out of bounds or getting a block shot at the end or a drive for a dish off to win the game. So, proud of our guys, particularly Conti and Coburn in the second half.
You kind of said you figured you'd see a different team. What did you see different tonight than you had in the scout?
Yeah, well, I mean, they just when what happened, and this is it's a great profession. It's a horrible business. I mean, nobody worked harder than C.B. McGrath. I mean, he worked his brains out, poured his heart and soul into it, and it's just too bad that what happened. But there's the guys got some new life and they got a new voice, and that's what happens.
Coach, Tariq and Isaac, can you talk about their efforts? So you mentioned it a little bit, but
Isaac did not have a good first half, and as I just said to him in the locker room, he had two ways to go. He could crawl into a hole and hang his head and be depressed, or he could say, you know what, that's not really me, and that's what he did. He chose the latter, and he came out there, and he was just. I think he scored the first 6 points in the second half, and he just so proud of him. He's such a wonderful, wonderful guy, and so he ends up with 12 and 8 points, and 12 points, 8 rebounds, and. He did a great job, and Tariq was great. He had the big three across from our bench when we really needed a bucket. It was huge. Of course, he had the tip dunk, and then he had a driving layup and block shot at the end. So, those guys were really happy for those two. Everybody's used to hearing the durability and Elijah Pemberton. So, Tariq Coburn and Isaac Conti chipped in and did a great job.
Coach, up next is the College of Charleston to continue this little 3-game road trip. Win like tonight, does that kind of help the guys get into the right mindset heading into Charleston, or at least get some momentum going for you guys?
Yeah, it's nothing like winning. I mean, winning on the road. This is 5 out of 7 in our conference play on the road for the second time in 3 years, which I just don't understand. People keep trying to tell me it's going to even out down the road, but this is the second time in 3 years that the first 7 games, conference games, we've had 5 of them were on the road. So. We got 4 of them out of the way. We got a really tough one coming up down there. So, we'll have a good bus ride over there, but that's a heck of a team over there. It's going to be a war.
Coach, speak on the depth of this conference. Obviously, you come in against a UNCW team winless in conference. You guys at 14-4 or 13-5 coming in. Just speak on the depth of the conference this season and every year, really.
Yeah, and I do that a lot. I think this conference is the best conference in the country nobody knows about, and that's our fault. We gotta get that out there because. There's a lot of good coaches, a lot of good players, great places to play. This is a great place to play. Like last year, we were a pretty good team last year. And last year, we were a pretty good team. Only 3 league losses, and one was to a 9th place team, and one was to the 10th place team. And that was, last year here. You never got a day off. You got to respect your opponent. If you don't come prepared, you're going to get bumped. And that's why it's a great league.
Coach, you mentioned a little bit earlier about Rob giving them a new voice that they had a new life, almost a new life. Is it easier to do when you've got a very young team like UNCW does, or is it easier to throw that away? Throw away some of the weird things, or does it really matter when you get somebody new?
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with youth or veterans or whatever. I mean, it's just you lose some games, everybody gets frustrated, and I'm sure everybody in that locker room was frustrated, and. It's like a bubble pops, and everybody can say, okay, we don't have to be frustrated anymore. We're starting over. So.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.